Good morning, everybody. Marco, I think it's very fitting. Hit the cowbell. Let's do this. Oh, look who we have here. Two champions who don't need sleep. Congratulations, Mayor Tory.
Thank you.
And congratulations, Cynthia Mulligan, for surviving the night. Did we get any sleep last night?
No.
A nap. You always get 4 hours.
Yeah, 4 or 5 hours is all I ever get, so that was just a, just a normal night.
That was a regular day for you.
Perfect.
How does it feel? Because you knew going in that you were leading the polls, but then to see that you led by a mile, were you surprised to see the turnout and the difference?
Not really. I mean, it's because the polling is actually quite accurate, and also I could sense from talking to people on the street, you know, when you're in this business, people respond to you a certain way on the street, and you can tell when they start to sort of back away a little bit and keep their distance a bit, or when they look at you with a bit of a skeptical eye, you know you've got problems, and when they don't react that way, you don't. So, you know, it's one of those things you learn to have a look at them and figure out what they're thinking a little bit.
Sid, what was it like being in the room last night?
Well, it was a lot of fun, but to your point, when I'm out on a campaign trail watching in the final days, I can always tell by a politician's body language if they think they've won or lost, and they generally have a good gut feeling.
And you know, when you're not winning, I mean, I've been through that too, I've lost obviously before, and it's very hard because you've got to keep your spirits up and you've got to keep the appearance up because people like Cynthia are watching you.
For every
they're
move.
kind of standing there,
Yes.
you know.
Yeah, microscope.
And so you have to sort of keep your energy up, and you have to sort of keep believing yourself that you're going to win, or there's a chance you're going to win. And believe me, as I sat there last night, even, you know, with all the polling and all the reaction of people and so on, you're sitting there and the results were a bit slow in coming.
Yeah.
And you're thinking to yourself, well, what if this thing doesn't turn out exactly the way, you know,
did you have that pit
well, of
in the
course you
feeling of
do.
your
You would
stomach?
not be a human being if you didn't. I mean, you know, no matter what the polls say, it sort of depends who turned out to vote. If all the people who told the pollsters they liked you didn't show up to vote, then I guess the results would be different. So you're
and that's
apprehensive.
a danger when you're so far in the lead. A lot of people go, nah, it's cold, I'm going to stay at home
that's
today.
true.
Exactly.
Hey, there is someone that's sort of stealing your thunder, though. Somebody by the name of, we're calling him William McFlosserson. William McFlosserson is what we're coining him right now, your grandson.
Oh, my God, he's so funny.
Oh, my gosh, take a look at this tape. Speaking of energy, speaking of celebration, he couldn't contain it. Well, what time was it here, 8:30 at night?
It's about 8:30.
These kids have been sitting in the room.
Oh.
Yes, William! Is that how you felt inside?
Yeah, I just wish I
That's how
could
you
do
felt
that.
on the
I went to
inside.
their dance recital last year. The three grandchildren from that family are all in the
God,
same dance
that's
recital, and I watched them doing this, and I wished I could do it. I have no rhythm for that
That's
stuff at all.
adorable.
But he started, I think once the crowd got onto him last night, he was hamming it up. He didn't know, I'm sure he didn't know he was on TV.
He's really good.
And, oh, yeah, no, he is. He's very good.
And you
really
were slammed by your own son last night for your dancing skills.
Uh-oh.
Well, yeah, no, but I mean, they just speak the truth. I've never denied that. Barb, my wife, once on TV just said, they said, tell us something about him that we don't know. And she said, well, he can't dance, he has 2 left feet, blah, blah, blah. All true.
Speaking of Barb, we know that your lovely wife said she is good with you doing this for 2 straight terms, and then she wants you back in the house. What do you say to that now that you're here in your second?
I say to her that I have a job to do here, and that I've said it would be 2 terms, and we have had that discussion, but if people are obstructing the transit plans or anything like that, then we may have to reconsider that.
Oh,
you heard it here first.
Wait, you're opening the door. I've
Well,
never
I've
heard
said
you do
it
this before.
the last 24 hours because, you know, the fact is I'm there now in the next 4 years to get things done, and she understands that. So, but look, we do have an understanding, and I've said to the people that I think 2 terms is kind of a good chance to get a lot of stuff done. But, you know, if people start filling in subway tunnels they've dug, which has happened before, then you're going to get my dander up, and we'll see what happens. But, you know, I'm not even in the 2nd term yet, so let's not talk about the 3rd.
We'll take it easy. First things first. Hey, why don't you do us the honors? Time is 7 o'clock. You are watching
BT, what do you call it?
Breakfast Television.
BT on
What
City
he said.
TV.
Way to go.